In today's video, I am going to talk about how I was able to land $300,000 plus jobs as a very awkward introvert without any coding. I feel like that's usually the go-to quote unquote acceptable socially awkward introvert job, but I do not know how to code anything. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm a coach at Career Sprout. We help people transition through the job search process. On average, it takes us about 63 days to help somebody bump up their salary by about $37,000. So with that, going into how I was able to land these high-paying job offers, I was not articulate, I was not confident, I was terrified, absolutely terrified of looking dumb. I thought I needed to speak like Grant Cardone. For those of you who don't know him, look him up. I thought I needed to speak like Grant Cardone if I wanted to get a job in marketing or anything in the business development world. So I tried to act like Grant Cardone and I got 52 no's in a row. I could not land even a contract job. And so after those 52 no's, I had decided, you know what? I am going to go work at the insurance company that I was interning for at the time. And here's the thing, I quit. I thought, you know what? I'm not cut out for this. I need to reevaluate what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna go back to school. And so I quit. I canceled a $29 a month membership that I had with a company that I really admired. And in the exit, when I canceled my membership, in the exit survey, I'd let them know, hey, if you ever need marketing help, feel free to reach out. And I don't even know why I said that, but I did. They then reached out to me and asked if I would come and speak with their COO about potentially looking at their marketing. And I knew for sure I was a failure at this point. I took so many classes, I took so many courses, so many trainings, certifications, all of the things. And I was like, you know what? I see a couple of things that I think they're probably doing wrong. I'll just get on the call and I'll let them know, hey, it looks like you've got these problems. Here's what I think you should do. And believe it or not, I was just calm, I was natural, I was me, I just spoke like a nerd, but I translated all of the marketing nerd talk into, plain English, because here's the thing, I was living in my childhood bedroom at the time, and I was used to telling my mom, what I was doing. I felt like a complete failure after college, had to move back home, and I was used to just saying, hey, you see these numbers, this is what this means, and this is what I'm learning. And I would just talk to her, as we normally talk to our parents. And so I just spoke to him like I was talking to my mom. It was really natural. And it was the craziest moment of my life when he asked me how much I was expecting to earn to do this for a company. And I was so taken aback, and I was just honest, completely honest. And I said, hey, I'm not the person that you want. Now, I'm not recommending you do this, but I was just so insecure, I had no confidence, that I just said, hey, this is not what I do. I'm more than happy to give it a shot, try to figure it out for you, but I don't want you to think that I'm an expert in this. And they ended up hiring me for a $1,200 a month contract. Now, within the next 3 years, that $1,200 a month contract, what I learned on that job in the next 12 months alone, but within 3 years from that point, my maximum was $1,200 a month. My minimum went up to $20,000 per month for any contract role that I was going to do. And the reason why I was able to make that massive jump was because I learned something life-changing, where the moment that things changed for me is I started looking at success as the middle of a bike tire. Now, we all know what a bike tire looks like. It's just this big circle, and it's got all these spokes that go, to that middle spot. And I realized all of those spokes were the different gurus out there, the mentors, the courses, the coaches, everything out there. Each of those could bring you to success. And all I was doing was I was hopping from Grant Cardone to this guy, to that guy, consuming all of this information, and I was just staying around the outer side of the wheel of that tire, really turbulent out there. Then I made a decision, and I'm so grateful because this happened accidentally. Now, retroactively, I know what happened, but what happened in that moment was I joined a team where I found people who were introverted like me. They had gotten rid of their socially awkwardness already, and I was able to just learn from them. They really became mentors, took me under their wings, and I just did absolutely every single thing that they told me to do until I got to that middle I just followed one, spoke all the way to the middle. Then once I got to the middle, then once I understood what it took to be successful, then instead of just imitating, I was able to innovate a little bit. I was able to, sprinkle my own spice into things, test new things. And the cool part is once you're in that middle part of success, it's all pretty close together. You start realizing like everybody's saying the same thing, and really all you need to do is just get to that middle rung. So if you are in a job search right now, or if you are in a job that you feel like you're underpaid or you were just laid off, whatever the case may be, I highly, highly, highly recommend before you get into all of the tactical, do this, this, and this, find a mentor who you want to be like. Right? Like I never want to be like Grant Cardone. I'm never going to be Grant Cardone. I'm not going to have my face plastered. I'm not super extroverted. I don't enjoy doing those things. I love being behind the scenes. I love speaking with a small group of people, and I love just sharing with them, hey, here are here's the 5 steps each of our students take. This is what they're doing. If you're really socially awkward, you're really introverted, you don't enjoy doing, the outreach step, here's what I did. Here's the exact messaging that I use. Those are my favorite things. And that's really, I think, out of all the advice out there, that's probably the one key piece that a lot of people miss, is they'll go listen from a bunch of people and they'll stay in that really turbulent part of the wheel, never really moving closer to success. Where in reality, if you just follow one person, one coach, one mentor within your company, and it's somebody who is exactly where you want to be 1, 3, 5, 10, 20 years down the road, you will move exponentially faster to your goals than you would if you were trying to listen to multiple people and letting all of those messages, clutter up your mind and really just skew your clarity. So hopefully that helps any of my fellow socially awkward friends out there. I'm sure most of you probably aren't even socially awkward. You may just be introverted. But hopefully this gives any of you out there a little bit of hope. If you guys have any questions or if you want to join our free Career Sprout community, I'll put the link in the description below. But hope you guys are having a good one. Talk soon.